How kind of fenke clap that? I bet nobody don't know what it mean. Eh? Anybody don't know what that mean? Let me say fenke, what I mean? Eh? Anybody out there know what fenke mean? Huh? It's not good enough. It's fenke. Yeah? So I'm now going to send until you clap again. That good. That good. Now, I'm not just a poet. I'm a dub poet. You can hear me good? I've got a slight cold, you see. So something in my throat. Yeah? But there's a saying that poetry starts with a lump in your throat. But in this case, and a lump in my throat. Anybody want to guess? Good. You not just eat. I don't upset in the stomach, but as a poet, I'm likely to do that anyway. So John do a wrong thing. Put me on just as you done yam on the food. You understand? Because me could have upset some stomach inside there. The thing is that I notice it's all Jamaicans in here, right? Huh? So them give me misinformation. So that means what you know, me can't speak no other language, you know. So for those who don't understand, draw close to somebody will look slightly like me. Yes? Please. Because me see some people that look so. I mean, know why them look so. It look like them don't understand a God word what me I say now. So please, help them out for me and translate. I was miseducated about me. I was given someone else's his story that had nothing to do with my story. That leave me searching for an identity, still living by the white man's philosophy. So I embarked on my own self-discovery, and there I am. I found out that my given name has no significant meaning other than a brand, a means of false identification imposed by slave masters, missionaries, and false Christian doctrines. I found out that civilization began on the banks of the Nile and that we're all Africans. It was one genetic strand that started the creation of human, the first Homo sapiens, original black man. We were the masters of crafts, built monuments and empires, kingdoms and the great pyramids, sailed the high seas, long before Britannia ruled any waves. We were no slaves. We were the first to study astrology, mathematics, physics, and chemistry. We studied anatomy. We were the first to do open heart surgeries and brain operation. Imhotep was the father of medicine, not the Greeks or the Romans. Pythagoras, Plato, Socrates, Aristotle. All your so-called great philosophers, all exploited chemists' legacies. True Christian principles began in Ethiopia, Kush. Our stories were stolen by the Greeks and brought to Alexandria, then destroyed in 47 BC by Emperor Caesar when he burnt the libraries to the ground. But now the truth has been found. And I believe in Haile Selassie, the power of the Trinity. And I know the teachings of Marcus Messiah Garvey and his prophecies, and the positive words of Robert Nesta Marley, Bob. I found out that all the negative elements about us were injected during slavery and is now affecting our societies. Racial and social segregation is affecting the behavior of the younger generations and is simply a state of confusion that is leading to their destructions. So I think it's time to declare myself an African and furthermore a Rastaman. A declaration of self. This a pressure hard. What a pressure. Hotter pressure, hard. This a pressure. Say drop off a head, but it land pan shoulder. This a pressure now gone higher. Money pressure, bills pressure, water pressure, woman pressure, a pressure cooker that Lord. Me have to blow the pistons in my head because of them rocket and them rising price of bread. The alternative is copper and lead. Food stamp line get longer, more feeling the pressure, feeling the hunger that twist stripe and bring anger in sight. As supermarket doors shut tight, guarded by long guns and stripes. Can't even wait upon the dead of night to steal a bite. Can't even wait upon fruits to ripe and drop. This life is a dead trap, so might as well me take the rap. Me have to blow the pistons in my head. How much take I try to make it skip. So before you tie your rope hang, just remember how long I did ask to leave the plantation before everything me do me wrong. Now me hand stuck in your pocket I try to get a fraction of the profit. But you put it out of reach and take your keys and lock it. Now them find key man with them throat slit and me you want come blame feet. How comes you not blame the man from the pulpit? How comes you not blame tie and jacket sitting in a big offices? You never blame the slave ships. Now me I call the culprit after all the chains and whips. Me have to blow the pistons in my head. I man must be the camel that try to make it through the eagle eye. But no cure hard me try. No sight of you ever in the sky. No ease from the pressure as me try to swap the words for the better. Now me have to blow me tops. Blow out some steam. And show them what I mean. God, this a pressure hard, what a pressure. This a pressure, Lord, what a pressure. Say drop off a head, but it land on shoulder. This a pressure no gone higher. Money pressure, bills pressure, water pressure, light pressure, woman pressure, pressure cooker, Lord. Now, thank you. Pressure. As a dub poet, I tend to reflect my reality, the things I see around me. Some of it very upsetting, you know. Poetry is supposed to evoke and provoke critical thoughts. You know, after listening to me, you're supposed to go away thinking something. Good, maybe, hopefully. Bad, me no care. But yes, I do care. Yes, something nice. We no longer sit around the fireside listening to old folks telling stories of great hunters' tales. No more stories of grandma's visits to the market. No more chocolate tea and broken biscuits. No more haunting nightmares of ghost stories that terrorize the villages, searching for naughty children too scared to nod off to sleep. No more moonshine games that fills the air with bursting laughters of happy, carefree children dancing to rhythm of songs in a ring-ding. No more hide and seek. No more skinny dipping and catching crayfish and janga in the river. No more pepper pot bird soup. No more coconut rundown with roast breadfruit. As a matter of fact, I have lost my youth on this journey. Nothing is the same since I grew up. The stories are now live in front of your eyes. The happy laughter has become loud screams. The haunting stories of the dead is now a living nightmare. The air is now gloomy and filled with fear. The moon still comes out at night, but not a single soul in sight to keep the fire light. The flames had disappeared to ash, not a single glow to catch a spark. But you can hear the deafening sounds, rounds after rounds, watch the muzzle flashes, lighting up the dark, dancing like fireflies, seeking out the next victim of the system, the bullet-riddled body of an innocent child, lying cold and still. Another broken dream, built on false promises of so much life to live. Broken dreams. Now, If you're from where I am from, I'm from a place, I like to call it but the cockpit country in Jamaica. Anybody know where that there? Anybody know which parish you find the cockpit country? But Papa Jesus. Eh? How many Jamaicans in here? Put up on a hand. Put up on a hand. Somebody whisper Bailey over there. Say, where? In St. Thomas? No, sir. Not at all. One thing there, St. Thomas. One thing there, St. Thomas. I mean, I say, what there, St. Thomas? What there, anybody know? Tell me. What there, St. Thomas? All right, no say it. Anyway, but okay, good. Yes. To be honest with you, I don't, well, a couple of years ago I was in Jamaica and got ill and I had to go to the bath to have one of them sauce. Then sauce me down in the hot spring. Anybody know what sauce mean? Who not a nurse? Are there nurses in here? Anybody know what sauce down mean? What sauce down mean? Talk up the man, make everybody else. What sauce down mean? Yes. Rub your down from head to toe. Them sauce you down. Oh, Jesus. It's like, wait, on a porch then they ask me if you come here condo. It's a lesson in it's a linguistic class, you know what? Eh? You don't know what sauce don't mean? Poor Jesus. Anyway, me go there and then sauce me down from head to toe with hot water. Yes. But forgive me. I've got a slight cold, as I said. Forgive me. Yes, but the time check, because me and man we chat for now till the morning. I saw me tan, me not joke. The cockpit country is Trelawney. A beautiful Trelawney, Yam Parish. Anything else you know come from Trelawney? I don't know say Bolt. Me know say Bolt. Me. For no say me, I don't say me. Me turn right before no. Me come from Trelawney about Bolt. Yes. Yeah. But I'm from where the beautiful yellow yam. If you don't know the yellow yam. Yes. The yellow yam. The dry yam. Yes. The pum pum yam. You never know about that the yam. Who know about that the yam? So we're not afraid to talk about that the yam. Yes, and that's where the pum pum yam come from. The dry yam. That the yam where you eat that the yam where you want. You have to have some what? Some wash. One year wash. One year wash. You need a butter pan a wash. One year wash. All right, beverage. One year beverage. A butter pan a beverage. A butter pan a sugar and water. Just boy. Afraid and afraid to talk. How long on the left Jamaica and afraid to talk? You need a butter pan a beverage, a butter pan a sugar and water with a squeeze of lime. Yes? Else you choke. Eh? No farmer resuscitation can catch you. Somebody have to knock your back. Woof. Yeah? That the yam there. Yes, that the yam. So I'm from a place, you understand. So there's a thing with especially the man who come from Trelawney. Love them pum pum yam. What happened? What man, a bad word me a cuss. And I go and let me a cuss bad word. What happened? Sure. I'm going to write a poem for you. Me a Jamaican from birth. But to be a Jamaican is like a curse. Out of every Jamaican, them say we are the worst. But me a one Jamaican we no care. Because I think the system treat Jamaicans unfair. You know much Jamaicans they are foreign a bust them shot. I try hard to find good work. You know much Jamaicans that try go college, but them find Jamaicans. Them know Jamaican pitney bright. That's why Jamaican is on Jamaicans them a fight. Jamaican people is unique. But they make Jamaicans' future look bleak. Them say we can't speak them language. And everywhere we go we cause damage. Them say Jamaicans are bad influence. Then stop use the pound for kill the dollars and cents, no? Them hate Jamaicans from back in our history. From the day the Maroons forced them to sign peace treaty. Them claim say Jamaican people feisty because we not take anything them give we. Everything we go on a foreign, our Jamaicans get the blame. But I want Jamaican this, when I walk on with no shame. Me come to England to study to get degree. You know what Jamaicans have PhD, LLB, doctorate and whole heap of thing. Enough Jamaicans are laborer, lawyers, doctors and teachers, nurses, police and soldiers. Jamaicans in a mental health and social services, Jamaicans even in a politics. Jamaicans that drive bus and taxi, a clean street and public lavatory. And all Jamaicans are gangster. Enough Jamaicans are business owner. Jamaicans own restaurants and bars. Enough Jamaicans are drive pretty car. Jamaicans in a church and in a jail. Enough Jamaicans are work with real. So when them chat anything bad about Jamaicans, no clap your hands, shout and cheer, just raise a bottle of red stripe beer. I want Jamaican this. We're not afraid to open my mouth and sip my bottle of dragon stout. So before you point your finger, make sure which Jamaican you chat about. We Jamaican people proud. That's why them call we loud. Them say Jamaican people rude and have bad attitude. But not them did make we come here first. So why is only Jamaicans them a cuss? When them come off we island, them come back with satisfaction. Them call themselves tourists. So why them take such a big risk? Them travel up and down go everywhere. So why the media don't have nothing good to say but call Jamaicans yardies and illegal immigrants, but call the other asylum seekers and refugees, all when them scale the friends from France? I want Jamaican this. We're not afraid to fly the flag and show them with diversity and what Jamaicans have. We have reggae music. We have good mental band. We have pretty white sand beaches and the best food you can find. We have the nicest people them and the prettiest sunshine. When we check out the real situation, one thing we can't understand, why them hate the people them but love the little island. I want Jamaican this. We're not afraid to chat the language, and we not care which face one frown when we chat patois town. So if you are Jamaican, put up your hand and tell me which part of Jamaica you come from. Whether Kingston, St. Andrew, St. Catherine, St. Mary, St. Thomas, Portland or Clarendon, Manchester, Trelawney, St. Elizabeth, St. James, Hanover, St. Anne, Westmoreland. So when them ask the question, what your ethnic origin? Just cross out Black Caribbean and write down proud Jamaican. I want Jamaican this. Me don't know if I may time that. Me don't know if I may time that, but if I don't may time that, it means I have to go find something else to read. Okay, look like me I want more. I want tiny more. I'm gonna read this. Yes. Yeah. I'm a published poet, I must say. Me have one book published. And yes. And one big old face panny when my face is big. No me maga down. But yeah. Oh yeah. One big old face upon it. It's called Dub Truth. Dub Truth. And it's by Kukomo. K-O-K-U-M-O-N-O-X-I-D. K-O-K-U-M-O-N-O-X-I-D. And you can find it on Amazon. So if you just Google the name of the book or for my name. Funny enough, now I reach a stage. I come from real country. And now if you put my name in a Google, you can find me. Good gracious. We never know them something from I ban. But yes. So if you Google Dub Truth, Kukomo knocks it. If you have a Amazon account, it's very, and the book is cheap and there's some good bits in there. Mrs. Me write it, you understand. Them say, you know, if you blow your own trumpet, you understand, but me blow a whole orchestra. Yes. Message to the messenger. They love that old slave narrative, singing Negro spirituals without our rituals being performed. So we've been bound in slavery, not for 12 years, but for 500 years we've waded in the waters. Now we're drowning in our own blood. Shouting Alokapar in mosque, singing Kumbaya, my Lord, in churches for a grand entrance through pearly white gate. Living this fairy tale, built on a fictional character of a blue-eyed white male, born of a virgin. We praise prophets selling heaven for profits, yet still haven't delivered on their promises. The one love rhetoric has stalled the revolution. Some will gladly sing the words of a redemption song, but never utter one against wrong. They will march and kneel, asking how long, without any real actions. Glued to the distractions brought to you by television, magazines, and social media. They will gladly update a selfie to their status, not knowing that's how they've been profiled by the very system they trust. Attached to this superficial lifestyle is a lifetime being hooked in this lifeless line that defines and confines us. We think more and act less, because that was the result of all those tests, telling you they've selected the best, not knowing it was only those who wouldn't protest. So passive resistance is accepted. That way, agents can be ejected to douse the flames of the revolution, disconnecting the elements, weakening our defense as they cripple us from the core. They're constantly trying to whitewash what's gone before, crediting themselves as gods over Canaan's land, occupying where they don't belong, yet only a few will overstand or even stand up for those willing to fight. The message is clear, but they'll only accept what's being sugar-coated. If it's slightly caramelized, they will support it, but if it's burnt, it's often rejected. Just to protect their vested interest, they will sell you out like Judas, then crucify you like a Christ. I will never forget how they sold Marcus Garvey for rice. Now we must pay the ultimate price for ignoring the words to the wise. Message to the messenger. Thank you. I recited that piece because it's Black History Month. And as much as it's only a month, and I tend to think that our story is a continuum. It's not a month, it just continues. We must tell our story. We must share our story. Yes? Of our good, bad, and even the indifference. Yeah? Thank you very much for having me, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you.